So what you see in front of you is the external side of Parature called the portal, which will be used by our end users for things like submitting tickets, tracking progress of their tickets, and then also they can access the FAQ knowledge base as well. There's also some additional features such as live chat, click assistance, and there's some build-ins for Facebook and Twitter support. We may or may not explore those options, but the main two that we're focusing on is the submit a ticket and then our knowledge base articles. Before we sign in, just one thing I want to clarify is a big reason that we're implementing the external portal is to have accurate data to improve our reporting and overall end user experience. Currently, our service desk, the way we have it currently configured, pulls in a lot of invalid and dirty data, which not only affects our end user's experience, but it also affects our survey system and our ticket system. So the goal, again, is just to have a cleaner, well-oiled system, which we can have valid data to report with. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in now. For this, I've created a test account. It's John Doe at atsu.edu. You're more than welcome to use it if you'd like. The password is betatest03. You can also alternatively use your own account as well. So once you've signed in, you want to go to the home feature, and we have the option to submit a ticket, and then you'll also see the knowledge base articles, which they're sorted by the most popular topics and also the most recent, and then we have a pane off to the left hand side they can also be accessed in. The live chat feature is there. You can click on it, it'll interact, but it's not enabled. So again, this is the testing environment, so don't expect everything to interact as a live environment. In addition to that, you may notice some slowness, and it's possible the server will time out. So if it does, just try to refresh the page. At the most, you can clear cache and cookies and reopen it. So let's go ahead and just start with submitting a ticket. Once it loads, we can start off with the problem summary. And then you'll notice right off the bat that this is scaled down compared to what we're used to using. The reason behind that is to keep it very simple for the end user, and in most cases it provides enough information, more than what we need usually. So traditionally, when you go into the category issues, you would select Blackboard and you'd have a list of sub drop downs. We're going to try to disable that, clean it up a little bit better, just to make it easier overall. So just for keeping it simple, we'll put the issue as Blackboard login. And again, just keep it simple. Let's go ahead and just copy and paste that. But you do have 64,000 characters to work with. Go ahead and finish that. Once the ticket's been submitted, you can actually copy it. And what we'll do is we'll go back to the internal service desk, which is what we're used to working with. And we can paste it right in there. And this will actually show you how the information pulls in from the external site to the internal site. So it kind of gives you an overview of the automated process. You'll notice, just as I mentioned before, this is scaled down. And the first thing your concern is probably, where's all the information? I don't see a lot of the information I need. The answer is it's in the customer toolkit, which is what we'll try to be using from here on out. Simply click customer, and you have everything that's associated with the account. First name, last name. If they left an alternative email or an alternative phone number, it'll also show that. For our staff and faculty members, it'll also break it down to the campus and the building location itself. And then aside from that, you're going to have the summary that was entered and the details that were entered. We kept it real simple, so there's not a whole lot here. If you need to edit anything, you can still do it just like you have in the past. You just go to edit ticket and you can add any additional fields if needed. But again, this is really the main point of reference, which is the customer toolkit. That's where we will save a lot of time from having to re-enter that information on every ticket. In the past, there's always been someone that's had to gone into the queue, mainly Tammy and Jean, and they'd have to go in there and they'd have to edit each individual ticket. So we're trying to turn that into more of an automated process. But that should give you an overall idea of what changes to expect. And please do remember that this is a beta. It is not permanent. None of the changes we've made so far have gone live, and we definitely welcome all feedback and comments. So I thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy.